Hello kiddos, how are you? Welcome to PW Gulf. Today is the ultimate recap of the chapter Sequence and Series. In this short and sweet video, I'm going to talk only about the theoretical part, the formulas related to sequence and series. No questions? Yes, no questions, ma'am. It's a recap of the theory part only. So do write down the notes which will help you solve the questions. The very first thing is sequences. Now, what do you mean by sequence? Sequences is whenever you have a logical pattern. Whenever you see a logical pattern in a set of numbers or anything, if there is a pattern, yes, it's a sequence. The two types of sequence, okay. Now, when the sequence is defined, that means you can give a formula for nth term. It is called as progression. What is a progression? When formula for nth term is given. Formula for nth term. Nth term is general term, can be given. Example, your even numbers. If I want to find out any even number, let's say 60th even number, I can use the formula 2n, 2 into n. If I want odd numbers, 2n plus 1. But if there are prime numbers, can I find the 13th prime number? No, I have to count all the way and then find the 13th prime number. There is no direct formula to find. Prime number is not a progression, but it's a sequence. So there is, progression is a special type of sequence. Under sequence, we are going to study two types of arithmetic progression and geometric. There is one more called as harmonic progression, but we are not looking at as AP and GP's. Arithmetic progression is when difference between consecutive terms is constant. Between consecutive terms. And geometric progression is when ratio of consecutive term is constant. Consecutive means side by side, one after the other, right? So I'm going to mainly talk about both of them side by side parallelly. In comparison, I'm going to talk not AP first and then. You know what is AP, you know what is GP. So the formula, okay, series is just addition of terms in a sequence. When you add all the terms in a sequence, it forms a series written as SN. Here it's written AP. Well, I will not go like this. मिनट थोड़ा सा चेंज करते हैं, इस स्लाइड को हम डिलीट करते हैं एंड इस स्लाइड को भी हम डिलीट करते हैं. Cool. Here we go. Let's suppose the one side is arithmetic progression and the other side is geometric. We will talk about both of them simultaneously. Okay. Cool. Okay, let me one, two, 4 slides तो ले लिया मैंने. चलो देखते हैं कितना. The very first thing that you learn in AP is nth term formula. The formula for nth term. An is equal to A plus n minus. Correct? Where An is nothing but your nth term. A is the first term. N is the number of terms in an AP. And D is the common difference. Okay, you also make notes along with me, bacho. All of you should make notes. Similarly, in GP, the formula for nth term will be An is equal to AR raised where an is your nth term, that is general term. A is the as usual first term. N is number of terms, same. And R is common ratio, the ratio between. Now any general AP looks like this. A, then A plus D, A plus, right? That's your general AP, increases by common difference. General GP like this. A into R, R square into R. Keep on multiplying with R. Add with R, multiply. Third one, in AP, we chase A and we try to always find the value of A and D. Whereas in GP, we will always try to find the value of A and R. Once you get A and R, question will be solved. Get A and D, question will be solved. So that's how it happens in AP and GP. Formula is clear. Let's move to the next formula. After nth term, we see nth term from behind, nth term from end. Nth term from end of an AP is given by the formula. Is nothing but m minus n plus m minus n term from beginning. How do you get nth term from? It is nothing m minus n plus, where m is what? Total number. Now the total number of terms is not n but m. So if they say find the third term from n, you will put it in the formula total number of terms. Let's say total number of terms 6. So 6 is 1. You will actually fourth term instead of third term from it. That's your way to find from the end. And in GP, nth term from end given by L upon R raised to n minus. That, yeah. Where what is L? L is the last term of that particular, and n is the term which you're trying to, n is the term find from the next. Here we understand the nth term and we go on to see what do we mean by arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean, let's use alternate. Arithmetic mean written as geometric mean now. If there are three numbers, let's say A, B and C, then their arithmetic mean AM is given by the formula. Then their arithmetic mean AN will be equal to B, A plus C. B is what? A plus. And if three numbers are A, then geometric mean middle term is square root of, middle term is sum of first divided by. Okay. If the first term is given, last term is given, and you have to insert n arithmetic terms, insert n arithmetic terms between A and B, then the formula for arithmetic term AN, arithmetic term an. And the formula for an is given by a plus n into. The formula is straight. Similarly, if you have a question on insert n geometric terms between two numbers a and b. The first number is a, the last number is b. Then your geometric mean or geometric term is given by the formula Gn, and Gn is equal to a. The question on this insertion is very common, both of them. Next, properties. Let's check the properties of AP. What are the properties of AP? What are the properties of G? Properties of AP are: first, addition with same number will give us a AP. Second, subtraction with same number will also give an AP. Third, multiplication with same number. If there is an AP and you multiply with same number, you will get an AP back. And fourth, division with non-zero number. With same non-zero should not be give us an AP. So in AP, these are the four properties: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. What happens in GP? Addition, will adding the same number give me? No, addition, subtraction will not give us GP. Multiplication give a GP. Multiplication with same number. Division with same number. Give us with same non-zero number. Cannot divide with. And then third property, raising to same power. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. Your GP. If I raise each of them to the power 3, then this will raising same power also give a ये था property of AP and GP, on which yes we get questions. After this, we will go to sum to n terms and sum to n terms. Next slide. Sum to n terms in an AP is given by 2 square, or there is one more formula, Sn first term, where you know A, N, what all this stand for. L is last. Eighth point. Sum to n term in a GP by the form Sn is equal to, there are two formulas, A r raised to greater than, and Sn is 1 minus r raised to the formula. Well, there is one more in finite terms, which is only applicable when r is less, or in other words, r is between minus and plus, is between minus 1. The formula is S infinity upon. This is the formula. Now, last part, which is therefore both of them, selection terms in an AP. One thing I have forgotten quickly here. When I wrote this arithmetic term and geometric term, here the formula for D minus, we can get directly D, which is the common by the formula upon n plus 1. And similarly, now you can get a diagonal that's equal to is that correct? With a slight 1 upon it. B by A the whole raised to 1 upon. Like here it's divide root. N plus 1th root. Division. Okay. Anything else? Just, yeah. Couple of more things. Like in general, Sn is nth term. Nth term is given by the form Sn minus Sn. This is applicable in A. How do you get n? Sum of n terms minus n minus 1. And similarly for D, nth term n minus sum of n terms, nth term n minus 1. This is used in the last part, sum to. Remember, Sn is always quadratic, Kn is always linear, D is always constant. So power 2, power 1, power 0. Selection to terms. Selection of terms. Okay, let's say your n also is needed to use. Suppose we need 4 and 6. चलिए इसको fill करता है. Suppose the number of terms are 3. So in an AP, we'll say A plus D, A minus. And if they want 5 terms, then same 3 you will copy down. 2 more here and there, it's good. like 5 terms. So these are questions based on conditional. Condition will be given, the product of 3 terms is this 5 and the sum of 2 terms is this. So whenever the conditions are given, I have to select 10 standard. Both, if they want 4 terms, then a minus starting in, and if they want 6, the same 4 you will a minus. Can you guess what is the difference in, I mean, between consecutive term, the difference of d? Here also between consecutive term, whereas in these two, the consecutive terms different selection of. Similarly, if it's a GP and 3 terms are needed, 5 terms, you will copy the same like here, but then the difference, not the difference, but the common ratio is R between consecutive. Whereas fourth and sixth, first and last, you will just like here, you wrote the first and last, and then 2 more here and there. Instead of 3D, ARQ, metric form, multiply. If I want 6, copy down the same, and then the 5, AR raised. The difference or the ratio between consecutive term, R cube upon, here it's D, 2D, 2 के जगह पे power में. That's how you select n term, AP or a GP. तो हो गया. Now we will go to relation between AM and G. There is a very simple relation. Arithmetic is always greater than. Use this type of a, whenever they ask, find the minimum. Whenever the question least value, find the maximum value, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना वो लोग, तो हम लोग arithmetic mean is greater. 3 numbers are there. What is arithmetic mean? Twice the middle term is. 3 numbers are there. I know we have written A plus C, one and the same. I prefer writing it. Twice the middle, square of middle. Find the minimum. One more identity which will, you will be given A plus B. Let's say A plus B, A into B. You have to find one identity, A plus B, in this. Very nice. And last topic is come to special C. Many of the teachers, schools must have the formulas are extremely important. Some of n terms we are talking about adding natural. Example, want to add 1, 4, 4 plus n term. This is written as summation of what is n? Addition of second one, summation of n square. N is natural number. Square the natural number and add. Where the natural what is the form? And the third one, summation of 1 cube nothing but square first one. So basically there is a small relation. Summation means addition, and these three special series, if you remember, you will be able to solve all the questions. Generally the question is find the nth term. Like they will give you a particular sequence, they'll give you and they'll ask you find nth term. And we just saw nth term is given by s is equal to a n minus, or Sn is equal to, let's say they ask you, they'll ask you to nth term के लिए Sn is equal to an minus, that's done already. They'll ask you to find sum of the given series. There will be a series and it is nothing but sum of, find the nth, use the summation form. Now what are the formulas for summation? There are simple rules for summation. Example, there is summation of x plus summation of y. Can we write it as summation? If there is minus, can we write? What about multi? Can I write summation? Can I write summation of upon y? Think about this. Well, this is allowed. You can addition and subtraction one term. Next thing, what is summation of 1? I going from 1 to n is simply n. If there is summation of, let's say, some constant into r going from, you have r going from, then k come out. You know the first form n by 2 instead r plus constant. If you have 1, then it is simply n. 1 to n it is going. Suppose you have some from of k, I going, k is a constant, just simply summation of 1 is n. So all these 6 formulas and the previous 3 question, I think that all the, hope you will, all the best. Let me know if you need a questions of this question. Till then, bye, take care so much.